So looks like we'll be streaming and recording in 3 places, or recording in 2 places, streaming in 3. So anyone can find it later. It is streaming on mine. That looks good. Cool. Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate you and all that you do. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do here. So there's the product we're opening. This break took a little while to fill, so I'm going to go through and look at all the spots that bought in a while back. And for all those spots, I'm going to send some bonus stuff for being patient and also for being the first to buy in. You know, you get people that don't want to buy in until the break's like 90% full, but it doesn't get 90% full unless other people buy in. So it takes those first people to buy in, and I'm going to reward those people for their patience and for getting in first. So we'll do that. I'll find some hits to throw in. So if you have had a spot in this for a while and you've been waiting, make sure I know who you collect, and we'll take care of you. Also, I'm glad we got it filled today. We're gonna random this off. What I'll do is I'll actually just give this to whoever is the top name in the break when I random it. So this is Josh Young and Brett Beatty. Dual auto to 23 out of Contenders. So we'll random this off. Just a little thank you for getting it filled tonight. I was getting worried. I had some studying for a certification that I was trying to get done, and so I didn't have a lot of time to really push this today. So I'm glad that got done. All right. So without any more delay, because we got started a couple minutes late, get my top loaders, and we'll get cooking here. So let's start with the random. Where you at, random? I should have this all set up, actually. Yeah, cool. Okay, good. Let's bring that window over so I can actually do something with it. Where you at? There you are. Okay, cool. All right, so I've got all the names populated. As always, with my breaks, I get I random the spot holder names, not the teams, just to make it a little easier. Oh, and by the way, Ari closed this. Ari R closed this with the last 3 spots today, and Ari said that they want the Guardians, so I wanted to make sure and put that in here. So I don't know if Ari's in here. I know we got a lot of people watching, but if Ari's in here and wants to trade into the Guardians, that's just a note. Okay, let's go. Let's roll the dice. So we're going 6 times. What? Yeah. Okay. They changed it a little. All right, 5 left. 4, 3, 2. Last one. All right, Ari's on top. So Ari is going to win this. How about that closer luck? Oh, you can't see it. I'll show it in a minute. Ari's going to win that dual auto. Top spot after the random. And here's our list of everyone in this break. Tanya's got a star next to her name because I know she's been waiting a while and also new. Okay, our verification code is HTQNYF. Hadaquinif. That's how you pronounce that, just in case it comes up in regular conversation, which is fairly likely. All right, so we'll copy these over. Let me grab these names. And I have a new spreadsheet set up where I can do something magical here. Let me find it. Da-da. Where's my spreadsheet? There we go. Okay, so I want to paste all these here. Right. Yep, I think that worked. Okay, let's find out. It's a new process. I set up my spreadsheet so I can bring in all the names easily to save us time and so that you guys can see everything. So let me open up my scroller. I'll close that. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now. Give me 1 second, get my scroller updated here. Oh, I should probably put this. Yeah, let's do that. What is today? 4/23. Oh, okay. Let's save that. Turn it on. Hmm. 1 second. I don't know why my scroller is not working suddenly. Maybe it's too much text? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's apparently too much text, so let's see if I can fix it real quick. 1 second. And if anything could go wrong, it will today, huh? Okay, cool. That's good enough. I'm going to stop messing with it. As long as it shows up, we're happy. Okay. So here's our teams. Actually, we'll get them displayed on the screen too real quick. Other than just the scroll so you can see them. Let's see. Oh, actually we can't because it's in a different window. All right. I'll read them off real quick. You can see them at the bottom as well. So we have Angels to Ari, Astros to Furtman, Athletics to Club Neal, Blue Jays to James RZ, Braves to Kevin Benson, Brewers to Warren R, Cardinals to Ty Slocum, Cubs to Aaron B, Diamondbacks to Ari, Dodgers to Brian Rich, Giants to Jeff Schapp, Guardians to Todd Peeps, Mariners to Ari, excuse me, Marlins to James RZ, Mets to Jeff Schapp, Nationals to Mike Rogerson, Orioles to Brian Rich, Padres to Warren R, and Pirates to Warren R, Phillies to Brian Rich, Rangers to Jeff Schapp, Rays to Brian Rich, Reds to Ben, Red Sox to Tanya T, Rockies to Brandon Hurley. Brandon Hurley from, I believe he came over from Reddit, and it was also new. Welcome, Brandon. And then Royals to Mike Ott, and Tigers to Alan Pennington. Jay Peterson with the Twins, White Sox to JJ Simke, and Yankees to Jeff Schapp. And 1 second. It occurs to me I want to invite over our friend from Reddit real quick. 1 second. I believe I told him that I would let him know when we're live. So I just send a link over. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's go. All right. I'm looking at chat again. Did I miss anything here? Dairy Queen. Mike, talking about food in here, you know I never eat until after you guys talking about donuts and Dairy Queen and stuff. Luckily, though, you know what? I did all my studying. I got that all done today, and I had 20 minutes to scarf down some food before the break, so we're good. I hope everyone's also having a great Sunday. Okay, so do we have a trade going here? Sounds like we might. You guys can look at my arm sleeve for a second. Marlins for Nats between Brian Rich and whoever has the Nats, I guess. Let's see. Who has the Nationals? Mike. Marlins for Nats. I see it. Okay. Nats for Marlins. All right. Let's do that. So I need to swap this one for Marlins right above it. Wait. What? No, James RZ has the Marlins. Hold on, I'm getting texts. So I think we have a mix-up here. It looks like James RZ has Marlins, so we can't do that trade. We could, but James might not like it. Oh, I got an email from ISO saying that Card Warehouse just went live. It's good. Good to know. Yeah, sorry. Brian, you have, let's see who you have here. It looks like you have Dodgers. I hope I didn't read it wrong. Could have been my fault. You have Dodgers, Orioles, Phillies. Is that right? Yeah, Phillies, Rays. I think that's it. Anything else brewing? We'll give it a couple minutes. I'm going to yammer for like 2 minutes and start opening this box while we're waiting on... We're going to go in this order, by the way, guys and girls. We're going to do... also, watch out for... Is that Ari there? Ari says Angels, D-backs, Mariners, good. Okay. Ari, you are here. Okay. A Ross 50. That's Ari, right? Ari, I don't know if you caught it, but as a thank you for getting this filled today, I wanted to give this away. This is a Josh Young and Brett Beatty. Beatty or Batty? Dual auto from Contenders number to 23. 19 out of 23. And I gave it to the top spot in the random. And Ari, your name was the top spot in the random, so you got that card coming to you. I'll put your sticker on it, actually. I made a note that you wanted the Guardians. So, Ari was looking for the Guardians. Who has the Guardians? That's a possible trade. Otherwise, who is it? Todd Peeps has the Guardians. If Todd's not here, then we'll continue on. Anyway, I'm gonna start opening this box. We're gonna go the U.S. baseball update, and then we'll go UK, and then we'll go with my favorite for last, Japan. Yeah, M's are a great consolation prize. M's and Angels, like the Angels are great in to get some of the Otanis out of Japan. There's an insert set that I think is just Shohei. Anyway, you guys, I got an Oculus Quest this week, and I can't study for 6 hours straight just staring at the screen. So I took little breaks, and I grabbed. Let me move that over. I grabbed Beat Saber, the Beat Saber game. That is addictive, and it's a workout. I recommend it if you guys, if anyone has an Oculus Quest, you probably already have Beat Saber, but if not, you should get it. Okay, we're going to try and go fairly quickly because we're running a little bit behind. I figured it would be about an hour for the break, but we're already almost half an hour behind, so there you go. Yeah, I was told to check out Supernatural. Oculus Quest 2 by Meta. Not Beats with two E's. Different Beats. Okay, so it looks like we don't have any trades, so I'm going to call it trades closed. Welcome to Ari and anyone else new watching. I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the fastest way through this. We'll skim through the base cards. So I'm not going to mention all the names. I'm just going to go through them pretty quickly, and I will try and spot and pull out anything special out of these. And I will set aside inserts so that we can go through them, or so that they'll just be set aside for sorting. Mackenzie Gore, Stars, and then we have an Ian Anderson. All-Star Game. The first time I opened these, I thought these backwards ones, they were short prints or something, but they're definitely not. Beat Saber is a lot of fun. I'm going to play that every day, I think. And then Chipper Jones, Paragon's postseason. Yeah, I didn't think I would be a VR fan, I didn't know if I would, which is why I didn't go for the Pro, and I went for the Quest 2 and bought a used one. Because I wanted to make sure I was going to actually enjoy it. But as it turns out, I really love it, so there you go. Probably end up with a Pro or a Quest 3 or something if it comes out one day. There's a Julio. So we got Aria's first Julio. It's Bryson Stott. For the sake of time, I'm not going to sleeve everything right away, but I will set Julio over here. He'll get sleeved later. All Julios and Wanders and that kind of thing will be top loaded. There's a Miguel Castro rainbow foil and a Max Scherzer Stars of the MLB. Just going to put all those together, actually. Hey, Miguel. Every time I see your name, Mike McGill, I think of the skater. Wasn't it his name, Mike McGill? From like the 80s or 90s? But that's what it reminds me of. I'm having a hard time seeing chat because I've been staring at the computer all day, reading text all day, studying for my certification I'm trying to do this weekend. So my eyes are kind of bleeding right now. Anderson Severino, that's the royal blue parallel. And then Bryson Stott, Stars of the MLB, and Clayton Kershaw, All-Star Game. I don't know why I'm setting the All-Star Games aside. Wait, are they different? Yeah, they are different numbered. I guess that doesn't matter. And then a Mookie Betts, black gold. I'm going to turn the camera. It does it every time I do that because I do it at an angle. There we go. Mookie Betts, black gold isn't too bad. What are you guys looking for? What are you hoping to see out of this break tonight? We've got cherry blossoms, potentially a lot of cool stuff. Huh, there's only one card on the back on this one. There's a Wit. Try to keep the cards on screen so you can see them. Not a big fan of when a breaker goes through the cards so fast you can't even see what's going on. There's a Wit for the Royal spot. But I also want to go quickly. McCutcheon for Stars of the MLB. We got some color there. There's another Wit. You say Kikuchi. I say God bless you. So there's the second Wit for the night. And we have an India, Stars of the MLB. Eugenio Suarez for the Mariners. And that green foil. I don't, Nick, I think it's just the 3. I tried to get all the ones I could find. I actually looked for other ones. There's Sunny Gray, 87 design. So I actually looked to see if there were other ones that I could grab, but yeah, the cherry blossoms are awesome. The 87 design are not numbered, I think, and the base cherry blossoms are numbered. I think that's the way it goes. Shane Baz, Stars of the MLB. I thought that was going to be another Wit. This is Suzuki. Abrams. Starlin Marte. Trying to keep an eye on the time so I make sure I can get through everything. Brandon Zebra Breaks. He's up after me. And he's got, there's Tim Anderson, Stars of the MLB. He's got a WWE break that's filling. It's got some spots left. There's a Bobby Witt on the 87 design. Why is the focus so horrible right now? It's a little better. Try and get this to focus well. Anyway, Brandon's got, there's an Alec Thomas debut. He's got a WWE break. It's got just a few spots left, maybe a handful. And that'll break tonight. That's the goal. If that fills, it'll break tonight. So you can find that on ISO. You go to iso.gg and you look at the Midwest Box Breaks Marketplace. You go to RIPS. You know what? I'm just going to do the back ones first because that's what we always see first. Stars of the MLB. You can look at the RIPS, and under the RIPS you should see them there. Unless it filled. Here's a Hunter Green Stars of the MLB Chrome. Trying to tilt these so you can actually see them and not get some glare. Struggle is always real with that. Nothing crazy there. Welcome, Armando. For anyone new, where did you come across either CW Breaks or this stream? How did you get here? There's a Rizzo Stars of the MLB. And then a black gold Hunter Green. Man, it looks like my first time breaking. Why is that so blurry? One second. I don't have my tools for it. We'll just have to hope it comes into focus better. I'll try and rip these a little closer to the camera, and maybe that'll help. Or go through them closer to the camera, rather. I apologize for the focus. Hopefully it'll be better. There's a Wander Rookie Cup. For the Rays spot, which I think is Brian Rich. There's a Julio Stars of the MLB. Christy Mathewson, Gems. There's an All-Star Game pool holes in the back. I saw that. I wish they would just orient these cards in one direction. I don't know why they have to flip them all back, all one way or the other. The black golds are incredible. What's even better is if you get a black gold with a color match to the team. Like a Julio black gold blue border looks really incredible. Javi Baez, Stars of the MLB. Greg Maddux, which I just tried to abuse the hell out of the corner, but luckily it rejected my abuse. 529, that's a short print, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a short print. Maddox short print for the Braves spot. And who has the Braves? We have the Braves are with Kevin Benson. Okay, where was I here? I'm all over the place. Okay, so that's the Brave spot. Then we have Josh Winder for the Twins on the silver foil, and then Anthony Rizzo, Stars of the MLB. Zonio Cruz. That is a long time ago, 2019. Yeah, for those who don't know, who are maybe here for the first time, I used to do breaks a while back, and then I stopped for a little while because life got busy and it was just crazy. And I just couldn't devote the right amount of time to it. And then by request, I came back. There's an Acuna Jr. 87, Yordan Alvarez All-Star Game, and a Stars in MLB Matt Chapman. So I came back end of last year. I think it was end of last year. And I'm kind of ramping back up. I'm trying to make sure that I can commit the time, that I can actually put in the time I commit to. So I haven't gone full bore, but I do have another breakup right now. 2 boxes of Bowman Jumbo, 2023 Bowman Jumbo. Oh, I haven't actually. I don't know if I've ever pulled one of these actually. That's crazy. Okay, Reed Detmers, not this one. That's Stars of the MLB. But this one that I'm about to tell you about, which is going to. Okay. This one's for Brian Richmeyer. Home field advantage, Mountcastle. Very nice hit. I figured we would pull something good out of this break since it took a while to fill. I am going to top load that one right now. Home field advantage. Good thing we're not on Whatnot, or I just keep it. Sorry. That's the only dig I'm going to do. That's the only one tonight. But I had to. I couldn't resist it. Congrats, Brian. Hopefully we get a nice auto or something out of one of these too. But not for Brian. We need to spread it around to someone else. I'm just kidding. Brian got like 4 spots, I think. So he's entitled to a couple of hits. Is that a chrome? Yeah, that goes over there. We have another Julio here too in that pack. The debut Julio for Ari. Ari's hitting a few Julios. I think that's number 3 or 4 now. And there's probably at least a couple in the UK and a couple in the Japan. What's not shipping? Oh, that's rough. There's another Mountcastle for 8 stars of the MLB. And then we've got Helio Ramos, 87, Austin Riley All-Star Game. My table is squeaking. It's going to drive me nuts by the end of the night. Really? I had to flip it for the 1 card? Okay. Tops. One of my biggest requests is that you just stop making the card orientation all willy-nilly. I like it when you make it backwards when... What is that? I like it when a hit is backwards, so you can kind of call it out and see it. There's a Brandon Crawford, stars of the MLB. And I like it when they're like in the middle of the pack. So there's some order to what's going on. There's Brandon Marsh, stars of the MLB Chrome. What I don't like is having to flip the card 17 times. This is Ozzie Albies, Major League material. We'll wait till the end and sleeve that at the end too. But that's another Braves, which was, if I recall, and I don't, so I'm looking on my cheat sheet, is Kevin Benson. Congrats, Kevin. On the Albies, is it Albies? Yeah, Albies jersey. There's a Quan. I will go through and grab these Quans, and they'll get at the very least penny sleeved. I just don't want to spend the extra time during the break to do it since we're running a little behind. We have 2 more boxes after this. We're about 10 minutes in and more than halfway through, so we're gonna be okay on time. Royce Lewis. Some of these packs only have the 1 on the back. And that glare is horrible. What did you guys do this weekend? My wife and I went out to see. We don't get out actually to the theaters to go to the movies a lot, but we went out to. There's a Hunter Green. We went out to. What's it called? The horror flick. The only one on the planet. Evil Dead Rise. We went and saw Evil Dead Rise at the theater. Absolutely nothing. That's always okay too. There's nothing that says you have to do anything on the weekend other than, whatever makes you happy, right? That's the whole point. Bobby Witt Jr. stars in MLB. As long as you get to relax or enjoy yourself. John Smoltz, Paragons of the Postseason. But we went out to that movie. That was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. There was a guy who... There's a Spencer Torkelson. I am going to start pulling those out, setting them aside. There was a guy who pulled out his phone like 3 times on the brightest setting that his screen could be on. His phone was on the brightest setting. Worked on a senior project. All right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like with my thing that I was doing this weekend. It's been weeks, and I'm trying to get certification, and it's just taken a ton of time. There's Alec Thomas, stars of the MLB, and I also cannot wait for that to be done. There's a Bobby Witt Jr. Generation Now. So lots of good Bobby and Julio sightings so far. Anyway, this guy, local racetrack, and they're opening those this weekend. Oh, nice. So this guy pulled out his phone like 3 times, and his cell phone's on the brightest setting, and you're in a movie. Everyone on the planet knows you don't do that. So the third time he pulled his phone out, he's only a couple rows ahead of me. He was a row ahead of me, but they're kind of spaced out in this theater a little bit. So it felt like two, but he was directly in my line of sight. So I just yelled at him and said, I said, hey, put your phone away. And he looked embarrassed and put his phone away. And then he pulled it out 2 more times. My wife asked me to not make a big fuss, so I didn't. There's a rainbow foil Bryce Elder. So I left it at that. I had told him once, and that was good enough. I left it alone. I wanted to yell at him again. I got kind of complacent about people talking in the theater because I can kind of drown that out. There's Bryce and Stott. But the phone right in my vision in the middle of the movie when I'm trying to pay attention to the movie is super distracting. It's really, really annoying. So I could not help myself. I had to yell at him. You don't do that. Anyway, that's how my weekend went. Otherwise, the movie was great, though. Really fun. Not fun, really horrific, which was the point. Tell you what, if you want a good, scary movie, that's a good one. Rowdy did not do great today. Neither did Tops on keeping these all right side up. Say Suzuki. Jazz Chisholm Jr. has some of the best photos, I think. Look at his photos from the last couple of years of Tops. He's got some really good photos. Oh, Cocaine Bear is dumb, but it's like that special kind of dumb where it's still good. I watched Cocaine Bear too. My wife and I did. Yeah, movie theater etiquette is one of my big pet peeves, which is why we don't go to the theater a lot of the time. Brandon Marsh stars of the MLB. There's Otani, 87 design. And then we have a royal blue Taylor Hearn. This focus is horrible. I apologize for the focus. I'm going to get that worked out before the next break, which should be 2023 Bowman. This stack is way too tall. Should be 2023 Bowman Jumbo. That 2-boxer. It's on ISO right now. If you go to CRDS, like the word cards without the A, crds.sale/ISO, that'll take you to all my ISO listings. There's a gold. First is Seiya Suzuki stars in MLB, and then we have a gold parallel 3,000 hits for Miggy. That is numbered 1641 out of 2022 for the Detroit Tigers, going to, I am so blind right now, Alan Pennington, right? Yep, looks like it. That's going to Alan. Congrats, Alan. Yeah, and I'm not a confrontational person by any stretch. I'm usually not. Whether it's online, I try and stay away from that. I don't see a lot of value in it usually, but yeah, like when I pay $20 to go to the movies, and I can't pause the experience and ask you to be a human being, a proper human being, and then start my experience again. Like I just have to come right out of the gate with making sure you know right away that it's not acceptable. O'Neal Cruz stars in MLB. Javi Baez 87 design. I don't know why what is squeaking? Oh, it's the baseballs. I have a bunch of baseballs back here that are squeaking. The cases are squeaking. I have to put little rubber feet on them so they don't do that or something. Joe Ryan. I hate Joe Ryan right now because when I get in a break and I see Joe Ryan, I see Ryan, and I think it's going to be a Nolan Ryan card when I'm just looking at the names first, and it trips me up. That's the only reason I hate him. Hey, Big Buck. 777. Sorry, I almost forgot your sevens. So, Brian, There is a guy called John Ballin, I think it is. Just look up Ballin, Ballen, Cocaine Bear on YouTube. He does. He tells all sorts of like weird and interesting stories on YouTube, and he did a story about the original, like the actual Cocaine Bear, what happened. But he's such a great storyteller. It's fun. It's fun to watch. They're usually like about 20 minutes. There's C.J. Abrams, stars of the MLB. Brandon Marsh Gold for the Angels. That's going to be for Ari. 1433 out of 2022. Congrats again, Ari. But yeah, check out John Ballin. I think it's John. For some reason, I'm spacing on if that's right or not. Okay, that's it for the US box. Let's travel overseas and go to the UK. So here's what the box looks like if you haven't seen it. Here's what the bottom 2/3 of the box looks like, I guess. Anyway, these have you looking for autograph cards. They're not guaranteed, but I think I pulled one out of every box that I opened. And then there's a bunch of cool inserts. The base cards are basically the same as the US version base cards, but the base cards have a UK flag on them, so that's the big difference there. And then they have a number of parallels, or not parallels, inserts that are going to be different from the US cards. Let's just flip those over. Probably don't need them that far away. Okay, let's put these cards with our US. It's a tower of cards. All right, here we go into the UK cards. These also have different, oh, that's right off the bat. There's a wit. I'll just pull it out so we can see it. So this is one of the UK parallels. I say so we can see it, and then I just give you all that glare. Now I can't even duplicate it. Oh, there we go. This is one of the UK inserts that's specific to the UK. It is called, I forget what it's called. Something that is with a P and a G. Perfect Game, maybe? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, so these are a little different. That's going to the Royals spot. I already forgot who had the Royals. Royals is going to Mike O. It's for Mike Ott. Got 3 mics in here tonight. So right off the bat, we got a wit. There's a trout, and then there's the design variation. The only variation is the flag at the top left corner up here. Anyway, you got Trout, Suzuki. We'll have some good names coming out of here, I'm sure. Here's a Manoa of the Alec variety. You ever watch a break and you hear someone say Alex Manoa? Sometimes you go on YouTube. If you search for Manoa on search for 2022 Topps Manoa, and I promise you'll find at least one Alex Manoa where someone looking at the card they're listing spelled it wrong. Nolan Arenado. So these are called career year. This is another one of the UK inserts where they pick a year from their career and they give a little information about it on the back. So these are kind of cool too. That's one of the benefits of like the UK and the Japan boxes is you can collect some of these inserts that you're not going to get out of any of the US product. So it's kind of nice. Joey Bart, Kyle Lewis. Joey Bart ever going to start doing better? I've got some Joey Bart autos that I need to make me money. I see the Polar Bear is doing well. He's just smashing home runs all over the place. I do have a Devers auto to 99 on ISO right now. I put it up last night. So may not have a lot of views yet, but it's there. There's another career year. That one is Byron Buxton. 55, you think? We got a numbered card. So here we're going to see the difference in the numbered cards too. We'll see some different colors. Some of them are good because they're nice color matches, but not as rare. So it's nice to get that color match pop without having to wait, 14 cases to hit one. It's Kyle Tucker. But here's a black, which are numbered to 125. This 43 out of 125, Ronzi Contreras for the Pirates spot. And I forgot who that is. The Pirates is going to be Warren R. There you go, Warren. Congrats on that Ronzi. Again, for those who joined late, I am definitely going to be sleeving and top loading a bunch of stuff, just not on camera right now because we're running a little bit behind. Actually, time check shows we're about an hour in. We started about half an hour late, so we're doing okay. We should be done close to on time. Yeah, okay. We have another black one. Every time I have to turn a card over because it's upside down, you can just blame Topps. We're going to throw that back on their court, that blame. How about Aaron Judge black? Black UK parallel of Aaron Judge. That's nice. Again, the 125. This one's 71. Too bad it's not 99. 71 and 125. That's a nice one for the Yankees spot going to, it looks like, Jeff. Congrats, Jeff, on your Judge black. He'll get a top load. More numbering. Lots of good numbered, good color in here. Hopefully we get some color with some big names. Judge is a big name, so that helps. Love to see some low numbered color with some big names or an auto. This is a Kirilloff for the Twins spot. That is going to the Twins for Jay Peterson. Future Stars Alex Kirilloff, 58 out of 99. 58 out of 99. See that? Like, if that was an Angels card, that would just be an amazing pop. And they're numbered to 99, so they're not as rare as, like, having to hit a 5, Usually see red to 5. I love the UK and Japan product. There's so much fun stuff in them. There's Petey right there. I have the boxes to do another break like this, but I'll have to figure out what I'm doing because this one took a while to fill, and I really, what I don't want to do is have people pay for spots and then wait for a long time. I'd like to avoid that. So these, one thing I'm now remembering, like I had a Trout to 25. You really have to look because it's hard to tell sometimes if it's a color parallel on some of these. Anyway, there's a Trout for Ari. In fact, I want to look back at the Wit just to be sure because you never know. So the Wit was the first one we pulled from this break, and that's not numbered. Okay. Just double checking because sometimes you can miss them. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Plus, it gives you some variation. If you're collecting Julio, you get just some other Julios that you're not, you don't have to go to eBay for or whatever. I think they sell better on eBay too, just because there's not as many people ripping these. There's a Devers insert. We got an Acuna, Stott, Torque. I was going to pull the Torque out. Well, luckily my I wanted to double check, not numbered. Okay. Yeah, luckily my my iPad's holding up despite streaming video and having started at 0% battery. So it's not gaining any and it's not losing any, so I'll take it. So here's another insert. These are called significant statistics. It's a tongue twister. Miguel Sano, 495 feet, longest home run distance. So that's kind of cool. I like those for the twin spot. We'll probably get through these in about 15-20 minutes, and then we'll have just enough time for the Japan box, and then maybe a little quick recap of the bigger stuff. There's a Cabrian, Future Stars. There's an Otani, significant statistics, barrels, 78 for the Angels spot, not numbered. I wish I knew which one of these baseballs back here was squeaking, because then I would just remove it. Oh, there's a lower numbered. If we can get to it without having to flip every third card, tops. Come on. MJ Melendez. So this one is... So I might have to trade this out to Aria. This is for Todd for the Guardians spot. J-Ram. J-Ram would like to focus. Or not. Jose Ramirez. 47 out of 75. Sorry, I thought these were 25. I forget what 25 color is. 47 out of 75. Blurry as hell. Congrats, Todd. Lewis Robert. Remember when everyone was chasing that? Chasing Lewis Robert cards? I haven't heard much about that lately. Hey, NoFlow, what's up? That one's not numbered. Justin Turner was smashing home runs today, unfortunately, against my Brewers. Yeah, that's probably true. Like, there's so many people were grading everything at the time. There's a Lars Nootbaar. That it would make sense that his pop numbers are through the roof. There's a Devers, which I'm only calling out because he was mentioned. I became a Brewers fan when I became a Rowdy Tellez fan, and Toronto didn't give him the bat time he needed, the plate time he needed, and the Brewers did, and he started hitting home runs all over the place. But, I mean, what are you going to do? They had Vlad on first base, too. There's Aaron Judge. So, can't blame him too much, but there's a Hunter Green with some big problems on the bottom of it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, when he went over to the Brewers, he started hitting home runs, so I started watching Brewers games. I'm really there's a Mount Castle base rookie cup. I'm really a Rowdy Tellez fan, but I watch the Brewers games for Rowdy. But I also want the Brewers to do well because I want Rowdy to go farther. You know what I mean? I've never really had a specific team that I chase per se, because I've always been like a Nolan Ryan fan, and he's been on like 4 different teams and pretty much stopped playing around the time I started seriously collecting him. There's a Yepes. Soto. And we do have some color in this pack. Trevor Rogers for the Marlins, which was, who did we say that was? Marlins is James Rizbecki. Man, I'm never going to get that right. 7 out of 50. Purple, 7 out of 50. You gotta kind of get used to the different color numbering combinations on these UK packs. Yeah, I'm not holding out a ton of hope. I mean, it's the Brewers, but they're starting to get some good names and some good stuff happening, but who knows? There's a Wander Rookie Cup, Quan, Kalenic. Wander. And then there was a Buster Posey career year. Nothing too crazy. Like, the best thing so far has been some numbered cards. O'Neal Cruz. And the lowest number card is to 50. There's Neil Cruz insert, and then we've got Shohei Ohtani. And what else? Look at that Pena. We're almost through UK. We're about 4 minutes into 8 p.m. We have an autograph. We have me dropping the cards on this padded mat. They're in good condition. That's why we use a padded mat. Albert Pujols, and try not to drop them in the first place. O'Neal Cruz. We're almost through. Let's put this auto. I want to set it flat because I don't want to have a problem picking up. We'll put it right there. We'll look at the auto after these last 4 packs, okay? There's another Wit. Just keep collecting Wits out of this break. Wits, and we haven't seen a Julio Rodriguez in a while, but how about a Fernando Tatis Jr. autograph for the Padres spot? There you go. I was worried we might not get an auto out of that box. Warren. Warren hits again with the Tatis auto. We will sleeve that up. It's got a little corner whiting, unfortunately. Try and sleeve it right away to prevent that kind of thing, but can't do much when it comes out of the box. This is not numbered. It's a Baseball Superstars autograph card from Topps 2022 Topps Baseball UK edition. Congrats. I have no idea what the rarity is on these autos. I don't see a lot of them, but that doesn't mean much. I haven't looked either, really. So far, we're doing okay out of these 2 boxes. Between that downtown and the that autograph, I was going to wait till the last pack. Whoops. Oh, well. I'm not good at that. Significant statistics for Vladdy Jr. Hard hit, 95 mile plus, 274. Not numbered. Significant statistics. We have a Yaddy, Molina, Dames, Lindor, Crawford, Abrams, Smith, Bregman, Bichette. I don't know why I read off every name in that pack. Just felt like it, I guess. It's a good enough reason. There's the polar bear. Pete Alonso, insert, not numbered. I think the numbering is like up here on the top, just like the base, if it's numbered. I can't remember. Vidal Sassoon. Oh, whoops. Almost flew right past it. Julio in the back. Almost did a sleight of hand on you and skipped a Julio. I mean, you would have gotten sorting, but anyway. Nothing like a Julio in the second to last pack. That doesn't hurt. All right, I don't think we have anything crazy in this last pack, but we'll get into the Topps Japan next. There's a Tatis base card to go with your auto. All right, that does it for UK. We'll move those over. And we're going to dive into the last box. This is 2022 Topps Japan. Once again, before we start this box, or while I'm grabbing the packs out, Brandon Zebra Breaks has a WWE break that is filling or maybe full, but if it's not full, his goal is to rip it tonight. So if he can get that filled tonight, it rips. So take a look on iso.gg, and see if we can get that filled for him. If it's not full already, he's up right after me. So fill that, and you don't have to wait at all. You can dive right into a break, another break tonight with that one. Also, 2023 Bowman Jumbo 2-box break. I have a random team Jumbo break on ISO right now. Once that gets pretty close to full, we'll release another one of those. I bought a case, so we'll get that filled pretty quickly here. That'll break next week. Oh. I have to. Okay, I got to put this pack last. I'm sorry. I'm going to make you guys wait. I'll let you see it. It's right here. Okay. But we're going to wait. That pack's last. I can't open with that one. This is going to be brutal if these all have to be cut open. That's horrible. I'll find a better way. I think I already know a better way. All right. So some of you may not have seen Japan. Just like the UK, they are the same base card. So if you hold them right next to each other, you cannot tell the difference except for the flag in the top corner. So when you get your breakday mail from this, you're going to have, like, for example, you might have, I don't remember if we pulled from US and Nick Castellanos, but you might have this card looking exactly like this without a flag, with a UK flag, and with a Japan flag. So you might get all three. In some cases, you might get two of them. There's a Soto Japan. I just love having the variations. And sometimes flags on the left, sometimes on the right. Yeah, I'm going to make you guys hold out in suspense for that. I didn't even fully see it. I just saw the number. So you got a hint it's low numbered. But so here's the Ohtani subset that I was talking about, this insert subset. And it's just Shohei Ohtani, if I recall. It's the MVP subset, so that makes sense. So there's I don't remember how many there are. This one's card number 15. I think there's like 15 to 25, somewhere around there. But they're all different. You might get a duplicate or two of those. I don't think you'll end up with a fully complete set. That'd be kind of difficult. This is going to be... sometimes these hanger packs are difficult to open. Well, we got another numbered card. I'll let you see this one in a second. There's a Julio Japan and a Torque. I thought there was something on the card. It says necklace. I forget who it was in the outfield today in the game. There's your Torque. Japan, and Julio Japan. So there's another J-Rod, and here's your color. 40 out of 50. 40 out of 50. Corey Seager. For the Rangers, Rangers spot is Jeff. Who has the Yankees? Yankees is Jeff. Yeah, Jeff has Yankees. Yeah, you have a few. That one's yours. The Rangers. Anyway, whoever it was in the outfield, he did a diving catch or something, and then was straightening himself out, and ended up like it looked like he had his headphones, like corded headphones, flying out. I'm like, I hope you don't have your headphones on while you're playing in the outfield. Be paying attention. There's Mackenzie Gore. These are numbered. So there's two different patterns like this. This is the cherry blossom pattern. These are great. There's people who will just go crazy to collect the whole set of these. Anyway, these are to 99. The 87 design is a bluer pattern, and they're not numbered. That's 42 out of 99. 42, as you know, is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. That's that one's going to Padres for Warren, and that was Mackenzie Gore. I probably should have said that. Yeah, Padres are doing all right. Padres did okay. Orioles with that downtown, crazy. And there's another team that's doing incredible in this break. I can't tell you who yet because I haven't shown you what that card is that I saw. It feels kind of dirty that I got to see it and you guys don't get to see it yet, but that's the deal. I'm the breaker. I get to see it first. Hunter Green. I mean, if it's on accident, I don't try to. Albert Pujols, Vladdy. See, here's the other one. This is the other pattern for the 87. And that's nice. It's kind of color match-ish. Seiya Suzuki. But these are not numbered. Not numbered, but still a really cool card. This pack's killing me. I was just going to say, I would have expected another insert by now. We got one. Unanimously voted AL MVP, so there's a different thing at the bottom of each one, different photo. Yeah, and this one's like 14, so you got 14 and 15 now, Ari. Yeah, cherry blossoms are really fun to look at. Those, and I like the UK red and black parallels. So if you're on Twitter, I know most if not all of you are. There's Acuna. There's Dylan Carlson. Go to my recent tweets if you just go to my profile on Twitter. Go to my recent tweets, and if you could, retweet my tweet about Brandon's break. Just in case it's not full, there's an Otani. You definitely want the Otani Japan. Sorry, I'm holding that a little too high. And then also, if you could retweet my tweet about the Bowman Jumbo 2023 Bowman Jumbo break that we're trying to get filled. Love to get that filled and just ready to rip as soon as we're able to. Especially since I have some more, I have a whole case that we'll have to work through. Wander Franco. So you got Wander. There's another Otani insert. We'll look at that in a second. Chado. So this one's number 13. We're just going backwards from 15, apparently. Recognized with 2 world records. Ohtani is a marvel. He is a modern marvel of baseball. This is Mike Trout. And then we got more colors. So we haven't seen one of these yet. This is like a, I don't know, olive green. I don't know what they call it technically. Seth Beer for the Diamondbacks. That's going to Ari, who picked up 3 spots to close this out for us. Another 42 out of 75. 42. I think that's a good sign. Congrats, Ari. So those are the 75 though. Angels was guaranteed a hit in this break, was it? Oh, I don't remember. I bought these so long ago. And it was I think I bought a lot of them. But I think it paid like 100,000 yen. You're going to have to do the math. I don't remember. To be honest, I really don't remember. I think it was around 100,000 yen I paid for them. Helio Ramos. Not numbered, but again, a nice cherry blossom design. That's for the Giants. Giants kind of getting on the board now. And that's going to Jeff. Another spot Jeff has. So Topps has a Topps.jp site where you can pick up boxes like these. In fact, I need to go and look and see if they have them. And it's funny, like they sell out everything else on their US site, and then you go over to the Japan and UK site and you can pick up these all day. Well, I don't know about all day. They might have sold out, but anyway, there's another Ohtani. Is it 11? No. We broke the pattern. It's card number 1. All right, we're a little over halfway through the box. Nothing super spectacular yet that you've seen. Hey, I crows now. I see rose now. You see roses now? Is that what that name means? I'm trying to figure it out. When my wife and I are driving, we look at license plates and I'm like, I see UP2. What does that mean? Guys, we're going to have to hold that pack for the last 2. We got 2 packs that we have to wait for. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't show that one yet. Okay, I can show this one. This break's getting kind of real. There's a Trout. Molina. For the Rays spot, Tyler Glasnow. Cherry Blossom for the Rays. Going to Brian. 93. I thought it was going to be 99. 93 out of 99 Cherry Blossom for the Rays. I'm not going to go through every numbered and well, no, I won't have time. I'm not going to go through every numbered and insert and everything, but I'll go through some of the bigger stuff at the end. There's a Judge. There's another Cherry Blossom. Lots of good Cherry Blossoms, and it's Hunter Green. Hunter Green. Again, these are not numbered. We'll take that for the red spot. Red's going to Ben. Ben picked up a spot in this from a mini. We did a mini right near the end to close out 5 spots and get us real close to being full. Sometimes people don't buy until there's like 3 spots left, so you just have to make it happen. And Ben ended up winning a spot in the mini. You know he's just going to end up racking it to someone or putting it in someone's mail day. He'll get in the mail and he'll be like, I didn't even know I had that. I was in that break. He buys stuff and does that to help out all the time. Not by default, but when it's needed, he'll help out people that try and help out other people. There's a big dumper. So good to have him get a nice card too. Suzuki. Three more packs technically 5 more, 3 more that I haven't put my hands on yet. It's another Otani insert, this time 2. I guess we're working our way up. There's Otani base. Rice Arena. That joke never gets old. So maybe 5 or 6 of the Otani inserts. Got more color. Some nice color in these packs. That's good. That one's like off color. Can't really see it on the camera, but the second card in is off color a little. It's the same numbering. It's just weird. Just a weird print process, maybe? Oh. Rocky's Colton Welker, if you get it, compare it to your other cards when you get in your mail. So there's a Witt. Well, Witt Jr., not Senior. He doesn't play anymore. For the Royals, and here's our color out of that pack, Max Kepler. Another Twins hit. 21 out of 75 on the Kepler for Jay Pedersen. All right, this is it. 3 packs left. Nothing crazy in this one. Almost looks like the second card, and that one's off color. Maybe it's just me. Guys, maybe I'm having a stroke. That's not a symptom, is it? Okay, so this is one I set aside. We'll go through the base cards in, and I'll show you what I saw. It wasn't in the base. All right, for Ari's consolation spot, how about Julio Rodriguez Cherry Blossom parallel? It looks like it might have a tiny corner issue, very tiny. Yeah, it does have a little corner ding. Anyway, 87.99, unfortunately, on the corner. That might be something to write Tops about and ask them. I'm sending this empty pack and the box. I'm sending you both the pack and the box, Ari. Okay? And then you can show them your ISO receipt if you want to try and get that resolved, if you want them to replace it. I would at least call them and ask if they'll replace it, because this is one of those cards that makes a big difference on. But congrats, even with the corner ding, that's a big hit. We're gonna make sure you get the pack with that. Put that with your other stuff. And then here's the other one that I started open, and then I had to set it aside. Go through some base first. There's a Tatis, Alonso. We have a Glaber. And then we have in Japan, in the Topps Japan, red is to 5. It's a Shohei Ohtani insert to 5. This was a hell of a box. There it is. 2 out of 5. Ari, how about that closer mojo, man? You killed it. Two out of 5 on the Ohtani. Ohtani to 99 and Julio Cherry Blossom to 99 and Ohtani red to 5 is that's just incredible. You don't want a loose hair in there, do you? 2 out of 5 up in the top corner up there. That's what I saw. I saw 2/5, and I saw Ohtani, and I said I've definitely got to set that aside for last. All right, so let's go through. I'm not going to go through all the smaller hits, but we will go through some of the bigger ones. Let's start with The first thing that happened in this break was I gave away this card before the break started. We got 2 minutes left. We're right on time. 19 out of 23 dual auto, Josh Young and Brett Beatty. That went to the top spot in the random, which happened to be Ari, who closed it out with 3 spots at the very end in the last hour. So congrats to Ari on that. Ari also picked up 2 of the 4 bigger hits. The Julio Rodriguez Cherry Blossom to 99 with his Mariners spot. And then, I'm not speaking out of turn. Okay, yeah. And then with the Angels spot, the Shohei Ohtani, which I just said really weird for some reason. 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. Oh, there's a couple you didn't see yet, Jeff, I think. And then we had this for the Padres spot going to Warren. And then the other one, yeah, okay. Going to Warren in the Padres spot was this Tatis auto. This is a 22 Topps UK Tatis auto. So 3 of the big hits, 2 of the big hits are from Japan, and this one from the UK. That one's for Warren. And then we hit Ryan Mountcastle, home field advantage. Just crushed this break. Not Todd Warren. Warren Raymer, right below you. This Warren, yeah, that Warren. Home field advantage going to the Orioles, and that's Brian Richmeyer. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the break. We have 30 seconds left. We have 0 seconds left. It is time for WWE and Heritage, I believe, with Brandon Toll and Zebra Breaks. So I'm going to end my stream here, but if you're on ISO, stay on or go back to Marketplace and you'll see Brandon live in a few. And make sure and watch even if you're not in his breaks. Help support. Also, by the way, there's a leaderboard with prizes on ISO, and just watching and commenting gets you prizes, or gets you entries, I think, into prizes. So make sure and watch all the streams, even if you're not in the breaks. Watch and comment and keep the chat active. Thanks, everyone, for joining. I'm glad that after the wait, we crushed it with all the hits in this. Really, really incredible break tonight. Don't forget the 2023 Bowman random team. There are 20 spots only left in that. Last time I looked. Maybe less now. Maybe less. Last time I looked earlier today, 20 spots left. So check that out. I am running into Brandon's time, so I'm going to go. Thanks for joining, everyone. I'll see you in Discord and on Twitter. And probably in ISO in Brandon's stream in a few. See y'all.